right, Lyndon, since you got that right, I'm going to let you choose where we start. Are we going with pros or cons first this evening?
Well, here's what's so funny. I just want to get this out the way now. So we're just going to start with cons because I already know everybody going towards AEW
Hey, if the
on
shoe
their
fits,
con.
man.
Let's be real here. I already know we're going. I just want to start with the cons so we can get AEW out the way with how bad it was, and then we work our way into the pros.
All right, well, let's go. Have animals.
Who wants to start?
I mean, we was live on here Sunday night, Lyndon. You stopped in, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to hear. I want to start with Sunny on these cons because she went into the Shida Ryu Mizunami match like boring. I'm like, ooh, Sunny. No, it wasn't that boring. I've seen boring matches. It wasn't that boring. I've seen much more better matches. That one was
exactly. I've seen better matches too. And I would expect a better match on that card. It didn't deserve to be on that card. That could have been on Dynamite for sure.
You could have put that.
I feel like there was too many matches. I felt like there was too many matches on this card, though. That's what I feel like. There was too many matches.
Okay.
I think the problem they're having with Shida is the fact that they don't really have any credible contenders for her. And it's really apparent at this point.
Well, see,
that women's division needs a lot of work.
From the get-go, they had a perfect opportunity to have a huge... I mean, they got two great heel women wrestlers in Britt Baker and Nyla Rose.
Well, Nyla, you've already seen, though, go for the title. I'm sorry.
She didn't win.
Nyla don't need to go after
there in the tournament. She'd be a great champion with Vicky Guerrero by her side, and
she was a great champion.
I don't know if they're scared to give her the title because she's not a quote-unquote woman, but
she already had a title.
No, she's already had the title reign. Nobody would have been invested in a Shida versus Nyla 3. Trust me, I wouldn't have watched the match because I'm like, oh, it's Shida versus Nyla again for the third time for the title. Same thing, different day. But here's the thing, though. The women's division is not bad because you have good wrestlers on that women's division. Ty Conti.
Who, Riho?
No, Ty Conti. She's a good wrestler. Anna Jay.
I wouldn't say she's a great wrestler. She's good to look at.
You can't knock people's wrestlings. I mean, you got a lot of good ones. But it's just they don't I don't think they're focusing enough on really making sure that these women matches are good. I would say in the sense. And so because it's like something like with WWE that we saw before. You know, with WWE it was like give women a chance to showcase their stuff, and what happened? Whole dang on thing turned around.
I think that's the mistake with All Elite, though, from the get-go, is they should have had a couple of veterans in that division to kind of guide it to where it needed to be and to give those people guidance. And right now they just don't have that. And it kills me because you could bring in some good talent right now. Even someone like, Jazz on Impact.
I'm sorry, they could quit fooling around and bring in Tessa Blanchard. I don't care what she did.
No.
Bring her
in. No, Tessa. I'm sorry.
No.
Nope, not happening. Nope. Well, no, Tessa. Me and Sonny agree on this.
Well,
me and Sonny agree on this. No Tessa.
Keep it moving. We just wasted like 4 minutes talking about the shit show of a women's
division
in All Elite Wrestling.
Go what we're doing here. Go ahead and talk about the brass donut match there, John.
We talked about this on Sunday, Lyndon. I'm not wanting to waste this time to talk about stuff we've already talked about.
All right.
The brass donut match was what it was. I feel like the right guy won. The donut was ridiculous. Of course, we could shit all over top of the finish of the night with the Sparkler show. Everybody and their brothers already shit all over that, so there's no need to go there again.
Oh, yeah.
What about Apollo Crews?
I'd like to talk about that happened before then. Last week on Dynamite, because we're on Tuesday, they're on Wednesday, so it's almost a whole week between them and us. But the first hour of Dynamite last week I thought was great. I know we're on cons here, but the Shaq and Cody match that started out the night I thought was a good match, but there was a couple things in the match that was just it pissed me off. Like, for instance, when Shaq had that huge powerbomb on Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes sells for like 2 or 3 seconds, does the whole uppercut on the ground, gets up, body slams Shaq. That was stupid. That should have never happened. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm
Lyndon.
over Cody.
Tell me I'm wrong, Lyndon.
I mean,
I gotta agree with that one.
And the finish of the match.
I could agree with that one.
The finish of the match when Shaq was working his way over to the spot where the tables was at. Referee's like, "Nah, go back. You ain't ready yet." So he goes back over. He's his way over again. Come on, man. Help me out a little bit, guys. It's his first time out there.
Not all shows are perfect, John Covey.
No,
it was all perfect.
You're right. Sting,
but that was a very big con.
It was a very big con, yeah. Sting doing the Scorpion Deathlock last week and falls over in the middle of the ring. Get your old ass out the ring, son, if you can't do no better than that.
I don't think he had any help on that, though.
Help? He's sitting there doing a squat, Tommy. What kind of help you want him to have?
Well, yeah, but you gotta have a little help.
We can take that donut that they had on Sunday and put that in his ass to hold him up off the ground so he don't fall over.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love Sting. You guys know this on the show. I love Sting. I'm a huge Sting fan. But that pissed me off, man. Oh my God. And then he's still holding on to the damn move. It looked like the finish of the Montreal Screwjob when Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart's laying there in the ring. And Bret's like, "What happened?" And Sting's like, I got him. Tap him out. It was stupid.
Yeah, because Bret was laying his legs down to get ready to do the reverse.
I don't care about how you make the watch, Tommy. I just asked what time it was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead with one more con, then I'll let you guys have at it because that's all I got for the week. I thought the Strowman and Shane promo last night on Raw was stupid.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about Raw?
And Shane McMahon last night on Raw.
Yeah, I'm convinced Raw and SmackDown don't have the same writers. I'm convinced.
Hey, I ain't gonna tell you
because SmackDown has the better shows than Raw has been having, and it's supposed to be written by the same creative team. I don't believe that. Allegedly, but I don't believe that. Like what they've been writing for Raw has been terrible. Only thing they got right last week was giving Bobby a title. After so many years.
I wanted to shit on that last week. You know why, Lyndon? Why did they wait till a week after Black History Month to give the man the title? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to go down that right. But you've been a black man. How did you feel about that? I kind of felt they should have done it.
That's like how we waited so many years for Kofi to get a title run. There's no way to feel about it.
We're not talking about Kofi here. Kofi sucks. We're not talking about Kofi.
It came like a day after Black History Month was done, but you have to look at the way, like I said again, creative did it. Like Miz was basically Miz, hey, real quick, you're just gonna hold the title for like a week. That's it, and then you're gonna lose it to Bobby.
What they did there, sure, yeah.
He was a transitional champion. It's like that was just pointless. You should have just left it on Drew. But give credit to where credit is due. Bobby's been deserved that title, and it's been long overdue.
Yeah, they should have given him that back from TNA. Man.
And that goes to a testament of MVP as well, because MVP did say last year in 2020 that Drew McIntyre was not going to have that title, and he was a man of his word. So MVP is really the man that deserves all the credit because, look at the Hurt Business. They have the tag titles and the WWE Championship. Like, only thing they need is a U.S. title.
Your boys, the New Day is going to take that title off of them there soon. They got a match.
I really don't want them to. I really don't want them to, though. That's the sad part.
That was another one of my comments.
It's not that I'm tired of the New Day. It's not that I'm tired of the New Day. It's like you have this black faction that we haven't seen since Nation of Domination that has title gold on them. Like, this makes me want to be like, yo, let MVP get that United States Championship. Like, let the Hurt Business run the gauntlet with every title. Like,
For a little while, at least, sure. I'm with you, man.
mhm.
I'm glad that they stopped.
I mean,
doing
it would be good.
I'm glad they stopped doing the friction so much between Cedric and Shelton, because there for a minute I thought they was going to break them up, and I was like, man, not yet, not yet.
Nope, because I mean, you got to look at what they're doing. I mean, what the
We're
way
running
that
down a
the Hurt
rabbit hole
Business
again,
direction
man,
is
and I don't
going
know
is
how we
good.
always do this here on the show. Oh, that's right, we on the Royal Ramble. That's how. Tommy, did you have any other cons, buddy?
I was gonna say the Apollo crews doing the reverse Kofi Kingston, and all of a sudden got an accent. You know, little old Apollo crews from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Ooh, Nation.
Yeah.
He going back to his indie days. Ooh, Nation.
Ooh, oh, is that what he did in the Indies?
Dude,
I did not know that.
This
Yeah.
is why you need me. I follow all these guys on their indie scenes. Ooh, Nation.
So no, I didn't get to work with him, John. So I didn't know that.
The no drink, John. No drink.
Damn it, I was thirsty too, Tommy.
No
Sonny,
drink for you.
we spent way too much time on some horse shit here tonight on the cons. You got any cons you want to throw out? Miss Sonny?
Who?
You.
Oh, me.
You.
Oh,
See,
I didn't catch that.
We've been talking so damn long, Sonny's spaced out of us. Like,
One thing I didn't like this week was on Being the Elite. There's a nice little Dark Order bit where they have apparently pre-spent Adam Page's money that he won from Matt Hardy,
but you don't
and
have the money. He gave it away.
he gave it away. So now he's in debt, and now they can't pay for Anna Jay's surgery because we all know that she's out. And then in walks, what's her name?
Macchiato.
Ito?
Just call her Macchiato.
I love
her.
Coffee drink.
Macchiato's
up,
great.
No.
My girl.
Macchiato.
Stay away from the Dark Order. Stay away from the Dark Order. I don't want
I
her
love
in that.
Maki
Hey,
Oh
Sonny,
God.
Sonny, I'm
No.
okay with
I
her being
don't-
in the Dark Order, but she's got to do like Anna Jay done. Sit in the back and shut up and let the boys do the thing.
I mean,
It's
I
not the
don't mind
time
her
with
being
Anna
paired
Jay
with
out.
Britt Baker. I don't mind her being paired with Britt Baker, though. I don't mind that.
I don't mind her
No.
going back to Japan. I don't know who the hell she is.
Tokyo DDT Pro Wrestling. Come on, John Covey Cole.
Man,
Don't
I
make me
got
do
time
this
for
every
that,
time,
London.
man. Jeez Louise.
Jason
bro.
Kincaid
You ain't even
did.
do your homework.
Jason Kincaid.
Thank you,
my
Tommy.
hero. Mike Wills, you got
Yeah.
any cons you want to touch on before we move on to the pros?
Yes, sir. I got one con in particular. Now, we're not going to talk about Sunday's pay-per-view. It is what it is. We all had our opinions about that. A couple years ago, Bischoff came out with a book about controversy creates cash. Well, to paraphrase that, quality content quality competition creates quality content. Okay. Now, because of that pay-per-view in general, they lost. They lost out on the quality content. If you and I, John, were on opposite coasts and we were selling lighters, okay, the lighter quality didn't really go too well because we had no competition. Then we go into the similar market. Well, guess what? We have to up our game because we need to outsell the other. Okay.
Highlighter's got
And in this
designs on it.
Well, mine's purdy anyway. But what I'm saying is that if this is a competition, it's all about making money, okay, making the green. And in that scenario, Sunday night, AEW did not put out a product that was competitive with what WWE or any other major wrestling promotion. It didn't add up. So that was a big con, is that they had an opportunity at a very big name pay-per-view to come out with some quality content, and they failed. And so therefore that's my con. They had an opportunity to be in the spotlight and it fell flat. I mean, I know accidents happen. I know that, the final explosion wasn't, but they really let this opportunity pass them by, and that's my con.
That's a good one, man. It's a shame too, because you're right. There were a lot of eyes on AEW, and
I know you hate when I'm right, but
no, I can handle when you're right, but when Tommy's right, that's what really pisses me off. I mean, it don't happen often, but sometimes.
when do you hear my pro?
Oh, I got a good pro, man.
But
I'm
yeah,
so excited for
the whole
pros.
exploding barbed wire death match. I mean, I'm sure that brought a lot of viewers in. I haven't seen.
Okay, we're not calling it explosion. Just say from now on we say the sparkler death match. This is what we're gonna call it, sparkler death match.
Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed it on Raw last night when Fiend did his fireworks when Randy was in the ring, and they had the cane gimmick in the ring post. Only 3 of them worked. I guess Kenny Omega wired up the one on that one. It didn't work.
Yep,
I noticed that. Yeah, I did.
They shot for
kind of carried
Goldberg
itself
and ended up
over.
with Gilbert.
Yep, I agree.
All right, guys, let's talk a little pros. I'll start. Very cool to see Conrad Thompson on AEW Dynamite last week. I'm a huge Conrad fan, and it was nice to see him on there. Even though Jericho shit on him and called him turkey tits. That was great.
That was so good.
Loved it.
That segment was awesome.
It was. All right, Lennon, you said you had a pro, man. Let's hear it, big guy.
Yes, I do. I have 2 actually. Like I always say, pro always first one. Alexa Bliss. That girl needs a massage. She's carrying Raw with her little promos that she does. First and foremost, love this thing because at first I was like, I really don't want Alexa doing this, but as it's gone on and on, it's like I love it because this character Alexa can play to a T. Any direction, Alexa got it. So pro, she's carrying Raw again. Second pro, Peyton Royce. I am so glad that she cut the promo. I like the fact that she did the promo that she did because I am so tired of seeing the same people always go after the title. Peyton Royce, she is a great wrestler within herself. She's had matches with Asuka. I loved her promo. And I think that they need to push Peyton Royce into the title picture. We don't need to see Charlotte.
I'm not going to tell you you're wrong.
We don't need to see Charlotte in the title picture. We don't need to see Nia. We don't need to see Shayna. We need other ones to go into the title picture.
Yeah, but this
it's
it's
right there.
I want to put somebody in there. You can't put her in the title picture right now. Maybe after Mania, but not right now.
Who are they going to put in there at Mania? Who are they going to put in there?
Son, the best in the world.
I don't want Rhea Ripley in there. I don't want Rhea Ripley and Charlotte in that match.
Been there, done
I don't
that.
need the great value Charlotte and the real Charlotte in there because they already done that.
Great value Charlotte.
Great value.
That's what Rhea Ripley is. Great value Charlotte.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Charlotte
That's
Flair marks
blasphemy.
I love Rhea though. Don't get me wrong. I love Rhea, but ever since they did that match with her and Charlotte for NXT Championship, I'm sorry. Like, I'm looking like, okay, no, I'm sorry. You guys done lost me. Rhea was already on a good thing, but then you have that match with them. No, I don't want to see those two in the championship picture with Asuka. Somebody else needs to be in that picture. And I feel at this point, I think Peyton Royce is a good pick for that match.
I think you on some hallucinogenics over there or something. If you're telling
I'm not on any hallucinogenics. I told you I'm different, John Covey Cole. This is what you're getting. Don't dish what you can't take, sir. I'll fire it right back at you
all day. That's not a problem.
I'll fire it right back at you.
Telling me that Peyton Royce should be, quote unquote, in the main event before Charlotte Flair should be. That's what you're telling me.
Charlotte's already been in enough main events. Why does she need to keep on being in main events?
Jesus Christ. Because she's the best.
Seriously, why does she need?
She is the best of the best, Lyndon. That's why. If you want to bring Peyton up to work with Charlotte, okay. But why bury Charlotte just to give Peyton a spot?
You're not really burying Charlotte, though. That's the point. Charlotte's not being buried.
Sure. No, okay, I agree with you.
We know they want Charlotte to surpass her father, Ric Flair. But Charlotte don't need to be in a title picture every single time to stay relevant.
She don't, but she's the only one that matters right now. So that's who you put in that position. These other chicks need to do better about establishing themselves. I know they can only do so much because of the writing. And Peyton Royce did a huge step last night on Raw Talk, putting herself over. And I'm sure that will get people talking. But that's what's going to put her over the moon. I mean, look what happened to Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch was not there. Nia Jax.
See, I was about to make my case. With that. But I'll let you
Nia
finish
Jax broke Becky Lynch's nose. That put Becky Lynch over the top. It gave them something to talk about. And next thing you know, she's more over than Charlotte ever thought about being. And how do you feel about Becky Lynch? Do you feel like if Becky Lynch was there, she shouldn't be in that top spot?
If Becky Lynch was here, Charlotte wouldn't even be in the afterthought. Charlotte would be on SmackDown.
I'm talking about. Are you telling me that Peyton Royce should?
I would still have Peyton Royce
spot?
in a match with Becky Lynch. It would be something different. You need something different because we always see the same thing. You don't want to keep on seeing the same people in the same. That's
like saying
match.
We're not going to book John Cena. We're going to book
Charlotte.
Get Apollo.
Charlotte's what, a 10-time champion already? Like 10 times. Girl, you made it to 10 quicker than anybody else.
Lyndon, me and you's going to have to get our own show going because our friends ain't got a chance to talk while we're going because we're back and forth all night. Tommy, what are some pros that you liked in the wrestling world, buddy?
Okay, I get to talk. All right.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's all right.
I told y'all I was going to have to get Lyndon on the show.
This is John Covey Cole's fault, not mine.
Yeah, no, you guys cool. Hey, I like the way they used Tully Blanchard. I think Tully Blanchard did pretty good for not wrestling for 32 years and getting in the ring like that. I think that was great. I felt like I was 8 years old again watching Tully.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Did you guys get worked when he hit the ropes like he was going to do a suicide dive? Did you guys think he was actually going to do it?
I was having flashbacks when Ricky Morton did it.
Right.
I knew he wasn't going to do that because I'm just like, dude, you do that, you're going to have back problems in the morning. Don't do it. You're going to have Tessa. You're going to have Tessa come worry about you. Don't do it. No. Nope. We ain't doing that. Don't do it, Tully.
Getting to see Tully do the slingshot, though, that was amazing, Tommy. You're 100% right, man. That was very cool seeing him doing his thing.
It was cool.
I'm sure this is going to be not a popular opinion, but I don't want to see a version of the Four Horsemen. I hope they don't keep going down there.
You know it's coming, though, right?
Oh, yeah, they flashed Arn Anderson come out.
Yeah.
But
it was so crazy. I didn't think Arn was going to come out, and the fact that Arn came out there and just did the four, I'm like, man, that's something right there, man.
Wasn't it rumored?
Sign of respect.
Isn't it rumored that Nick Aldis is going to be the member?
I saw that same rumor with Nick Aldis, which I wouldn't be mad at that because that's the world's champion right now.
Exactly.
I can get behind that. He's the NWA World's Champion, so I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that. You put Aldis, Spears, and FTR, man, come on. Who gonna beat that?
You want to see the Four Horsemen in AEW? Do you want to see that? Tommy Thomason, I'm talking to you.
Oh, you talking to me? Would I like to see that?
Roscoe Rooster. You've been smoking Sonny's Magic.
Well, I thought you still talking to Lyndon over there. I'm sorry. I thought you and Lyndon still
I'm
going
not talking to Lyndon. He don't shut up when I talk to him. I'm talking to you now.
Would I like to see? I wouldn't mind to see it. Do kind of like a cross promotion. If you do get Nick Aldis in there and have him, they go cross over to the NWA. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd go for it.
Okay.
So,
James is a ballet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you don't, you're gonna put Cody.
Totally.
There you go.
You're gonna put Cody in there, and Cody will ruin it.
Oh, Cody.
I mean, no, Cody don't need to be in that. Cody don't need to be in that. Nope.
No.
Because you got Nick Aldis who would be in there like the Ric Flair of today's generation with that World's Championship.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving. Sonny, what is a pro that you have in the wrestling world this week?
Well, I know I kind of discussed this on the Revolution After show, but I'm just still so excited that Ethan Page is all elite. Oh, I'm excited to see what he can do. That really made my day. I love Ethan Page.
It's
Is he going to bring the Karate Man with him? Is the question.
Oh my God, I hope not. I tried to watch Impact. I don't know if you was watching the show or not, Lyndon, but I tried to watch. What was I calling it? Hard to watch, Sonny? Is that what I called it?
Hard to
Yeah,
kill
hard
is
to
what
kill.
it
It was
is.
hard to watch.
Sean
What I
Covey
called it.
Cole.
But I was watching it and I seen that Karate Man bullshit. I was like, nah, I can't do this.
That's his alter ego,
But even-
man. That's Ethan Page's alter
Ethan
ego,
Page-
and he can only do it.
Didn't want that on there. And for whatever reason, Impact was really pushing to get that Karate Man character out. And even afterwards, he said he was really upset with how it came out. He didn't want it to be so comical and cheesy, and he didn't have a say.
And that's what Impact did, and I understand why he left, and now he's in AEW. I'm all for it. And I kind of figured that was happening when, him and Josh Alexander went apart. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. But understandable.
All right, Mike Wills, what kind of pros did you have this week, buddy?
You're going to have one of these moments, John. I'm going to tell you now.
Oh gosh.
Exactly. Who do I shill for the most?
Time's up. I don't know. Who do you shill for the most?
Okay. Monday Night Raw, to lead off the show, there was a championship rematch between Bobby Lashley and The Miz. Now, I happen to think Michael Mizanin is the most underappreciated, hardest worker in wrestling today.
Hey, Mike, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you 100%.
Okay.
I love The Miz.
A 6'1", 220-pound kid from Ohio who came from nowhere and earned everything he had. Now, I really appreciated that he went out there and did a good, decent, workable, respectable wrestling match against an overwhelming opponent. He basically bucked up or shut up and wrestled. And yeah, he lost, but it was more or less a more respectable match than what he's been doing the last week. Yeah, he was a transitional champion. I get it. However, pause for effect, leaning for emphasis, he went and fought for it. There you go. Sorry, it's the Marine Corps in me. My bad. But no, that was my pro. The Miz went out there and did a good program with Bobby Lashley. That was my pro.
This is the last 2 weeks of The Miz is the best thing I've seen from The Miz in probably years. I loved the chicken shit stuff he done last week. Oh, my stomach's hurting. My belly's hurting, boss. I can't go to work. That whole thing. Loved it.
Who's to say that he can ever top his, talking smack episode when he was talking to Daniel Bryan? That was the best, speaking that he had. That was yeah, absolutely. And he was wanting, Bryan Danielson to punch him in the face for talking to him. But,
that was gold. I ain't gonna lie.
It was.
I don't like Miz that much, but that promo that he cut on D-Bry, I was like, man, you can't do nothing but respect Miz on that promo because this dude is the only.
Yep.
Miz is the only dude that brought prestige to that Intercontinental Championship. Like,
yes, sir.
He did.
And
that's why I say I had no problem with Miz having that title, but that promo. Whoo, boy, he was spitting nothing but facts.
Do you think they'll ever give him a chance to break the record for a number of times holding the IC championship? He's either tied or down by one. I would love to see him get the record for the most IC title reigns. Yep.
I could see him getting that record. He should. He deserves it. This man is the most safest in-ring worker in the WWE.
PR. I mean, he does. There was a lot of truth into what he said last week about, the WWE needs somebody. They call The Miz. His PR
exactly.
is amazing.
He's a safe worker in the ring. Like everybody has said, like if you have a match with The Miz, you're going to be good. Just like people say, if you want a 5-star match, do a match with AJ Styles.
And he made a great
promise. Promise you will get a 5-star match. And that's what Kurt Angle said.
Doesn't work scared. He works smart. That's the way.
Exactly.
But the way his character is built around that, I get it.
But also, all those two people need to know, Miz came from the real world. Let's be real here. Let's remember that. He came from the real world. into the wrestling
And
world.
he
So
did
it's
good
like
on the challenge.
he did. That's where he
did.
started, though. That's why I tell people that's where Miz started. Was real work.
He was amazing.
Then he came into the wrestling world. And he's done nothing but succeed. So you got to give Miz respect where it's due.
And
You got
he married up. You guys got to admit he married up.
Yeah, he did.
How good he is.
He married a Canadian.
What's that, Sonny?
French, yep, sure did. French
He
Canadian.
married a Canadian.
Oh, is that what it is?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, it makes sense.
of course.
I mean, it makes sense.
Real quick, timer's
Awesome.
already went off. Do you guys have any quick pros you want to throw out? If not,
My only other one was going to be that match between Sheamus and Drew.
it was good.
Yep.
It was good again.
That's called some real. That's some real fighting right there, guys.
Oh yeah,
that's
I
real
didn't think
fighting.
they was gonna be able to top last week, but it was good.
No, they topped it. They left with bruises after that match. Let me tell you, bruises.
Tommy, you got any more pros, old buddy?
But
Nah, I'm done.
You proed
I
out.
can listen to you guys now.
What do you mean now? We've been talking the whole damn show. Sonny,
I
you
will.
got any more
I
pros?
will say this though.
You ain't saying
Randy
nothing.
Orton.
Hang on, Sonny. You got any more
No,
pros?
no.
I just, again, I really liked the Mox promo after Revolution. I thought it was a really smart way to do some damage control immediately. So, and he put it over as well as he could have, and job well done.
I got word today
Love
actually
Mox.
that Eddie Kingston is going to be okay. So that's a pro.
All right. So I could see him on March 20th in Rock Hill, South Carolina for Grindhouse.
At what time, Tommy?
PM. 2 o'clock
Of course,
PM.
of course,
March
Kingston's
20th.
going to be okay. Come on now, it wasn't that bad. Come on,
Landon, it was terrible.
blame Kenny. This is why you blame
It
Kenny.
wasn't anything.
This is Kenny's fault.
Hey, you want me to
Which
send
was
you the
hilarious.
promo
It was
picture,
Kenny's fault.
John, so you can put it up there for me? Or
You got one?
yeah, hold on a second.
When is the event, Tommy?
It's March the 20th.
Okay, I'll put it over next week then.
All right.
He'll
Mike,
try
you got
to
any more
put it
pros
over.
before we get out of here?
I'm good.
Landon, I know you could probably tell me 10 or 8 more things, but I'm not even going to ask you.
No, I'm not gonna do that, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that. This is your show. You know, I'm half your viewership. So
Well, it used to be. You can come in and you can make yourself the favorite. They're going to end up running me off.
hey, we'll run you off. I'll take it over gladly, but I'm not gonna do that to
You
you.
may
already
take
know.
the
I've
show
been-
over,
I've been
but
wa-
you ain't going to be
Hey,
the champ.
I'm not gonna.
You feel me?
I'm not gonna do. It's okay. I don't need to be a champ. Just know that, of course, you know I've been watching you guys' show since you guys started it. So, you know, I love talking wrestling with you guys all the time.
We appreciate you coming on, man. It's been nice to put
Oh,
you on
definitely,
with
man.
us and
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
you talk shit.
Trust
Kyle
me.
likes to talk shit.
This is the difference you need right here. This guy right here, because I'll come to you all day. All day.
I mean, you say that's what I need, but then you go and put Sting and the fucking NWO as your number one pick. You're kind of contradicting
I mean,
yourself.
it's
about it,
okay.
Landon.
It's okay. I just didn't want Hogan in there. I'm sorry. I just didn't want Hogan in there.
Okay.
It's okay. I could have said Booker T just to really make you mad and be like, I'm put Booker T in there. Let's see what he says then.
I love Booker T.
I could have made a whole black NWO. I could have done it, but I didn't do that.
Ron Simmons. Will
Dang.
Ron Simmons be in that?
Yep, Ron Simmons would be in there.
You can
Butch
put Rock in
Reed.
there.
Oh yeah. I could have done it, but I wasn't gonna do that to you, John Covey Cole.
Hey, speaking of Booker T, since you said it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This might be an unpopular opinion.
Don't mention Bad Bunny. Don't do it.
No,
Please don't do
I'm
it.
not talking about old bad Bunny. We almost went the whole show without talking about him, Lyndon.
And we'll continue that way.
But I like Booker T's work in WCW far more than his work in WWE.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely,
I agree
man.
with that.
Whenever he was on
Yeah.
the Come-Uppins, man, and he was still doing the Harlem Hangover, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Five-time
Not a
WCW champion. He made sure you knew that emphasis on
Absolutely.
the 5-time WCW champion. He made sure you knew.
So
Next
you're not a
week,
fan of King Booker.
Yeah,
Not a fan of the King Booker.
That King Booker gimmick was so stupid. I'm sorry. That was stupid.
Well, I like Charmel
It was
though.
stupid.
Hey now.
I prefer Cottonelle myself, but
Oh, jeez.
oh, you said Charnel. I thought you said Charlene.
No,
Wow.
this is Charnel,
Guys.
not Cottonelle.
Oh wait, that's wrong.
That's the
Next
wrong
week.
way.
Next
Don't
week on
squeeze
the
the
show, we
Charnel.
will be discussing what was the best WrestleMania rivalry of all time.
Oh,
And I'm
you
not
better bring me
saying
back next week.
5-star match. I'm just saying the best rivalry of all time. Hell, if you wanted to, Tommy, I know you got a fascination with mascots. You could put Pete Rose and Kane in there if you really, really wanted to.
Right. Yeah.
But next week, that's what we're going to be discussing.
Yeah, because
You better bring me back for this
San
one.
Diego chicken.
You better bring me back for this one because I only got one rivalry that I love.
Just one?
I'll give you a clue. They headlined 3 times.
Mine's from
That's
WrestleMania
good.
3.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. This
That's
next
the
week,
only
calm
clue I'm gonna
down.
give you.
Y'all get Sonny.
Yeah.
These guys
I'm
don't
with
know
you,
listen, do
London.
they?
I
Calm
think
down.
Sonny knows what I'm saying by they main evented 3
And
times.
And it's my pick too, actually.
You guys got your picks
Boom.
already. You're not going to do any homework this week?
Nope.
That was just easy.
There doesn't need to be no homework. It was easy. There don't need to be no homework.
Yeah.
So Sonny already knows where I'm going with
Cuban
mine.
Assassin?
What, Tommy?
Roscoe Rooster and Cuban Assassin? That was main event 3 times.
WrestleMania, Tommy.
Oh,
Nope. Nope. I guess you'll have to come back next week to find out what me and Sonny are talking about. Because Sonny knows what matches I'm referring to.
I just messaged my girl Sonny after the show, and she tell me what y'all talking about. I ain't got to come back next week, Lyndon.
Hey, Kenny Dunn, I said next week, bruh.
Oh,
Not right
cool.
now.
You need a guest host, John?
Hell no. I got one. He done took over the damn
If you're not
show,
coming
boy.
next week.
It's been fun, Lyndon, though, for real, guys. We will be back
Yeah,
next Tuesday.
Absolutely.
The next post live show we're going to be doing is going to be WrestleMania Night 1, and we are also going to be doing WrestleMania Night 2. And then, unfortunately, if you guys haven't heard, the following week, we're going to do one more weekly show, and then we're going to take a break for a little while. Got some stuff going on.
Yep.
But we will be back. But we will be back next week, and Lyndon's going to do his homework
I'll
this
see you
week, and
guys
he's going to have
here.
a whole new pick next week than what he's thinking
Oh,
about right
John, hey, your homework. New Japan Pro Wrestling, sir. New
now.
Japan. Watch
We're
it.
talking
Homework
big
this
boy
week.
wrestling here, Lyndon. Look,
it is big boy wrestling.
Lyndon, I like you, bro. But if I won't watch Impact for Sonny, I guarantee you I'm not watching New Japan for you.
Well, you can see some of my camera
Okay.
work, John.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Tommy. I couldn't I?
Yeah, you can
That
go on
gives
there.
me even more of a reason not to watch it, Tommy.
I mean, the
Golly.
Charlotte show, the Nashville show.
Hey, Tommy Thompson, that's okay. I told John Covey Cole, I'm going to keep on bringing them New Japan until you
That's
do your
right.
homework.
Who's
Keep
gonna
on bringing
win
them New Japan.
Who's going to win the cup, the New Japan Cup right now, Lyndon?
Man, it's going to be tough, but I think Jay White. And if they don't go Jay
I
White,
thought Jay
it's
White
gonna be
wasn't
my
there
boy.
no more.
It's going to be my boy. No,
he's
he's still there.
there.
He signed a 7-year deal to stay with New Japan.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's
wanna
not
see-
Jay White, then Will Ospreay.
That's another one I want to see
I like
come over
this
in the
pick.
States and do some work.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay, no. He's good in New Japan. Trust me. I don't need him to come over to the States. He's good in New Japan. I like him over there, especially with this United Empire he got going on. We good.
What's Zach Saban Jr. doing now? Is he still?
He's in that tournament too. He's in that tournament
That's
as
what I'm
well.
going to say. He's real. I like him. He's real talented.
So is Jeff Cobb.
Look,
Cobb,
Cobb couldn't
yeah,
make it over
nice.
here, so we ran his ass back to Japan.
yeah.
Cobb is a good wrestler, though. Cobb
I
is a
know
good
what
wrestler,
happened with
though.
that, man. He come into that one shot on AEW and then he left.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like contract stuff, and he was already doing other stuff for other companies at that time too. So,
Yeah.
but he's in New Japan now in a faction with Will Ospreay, and I've been loving it.
This ain't McDonald's, Lyndon. We're not loving it.
Hey man,
we ate
I will
at
always,
Waffle House
I will
with
always
Jeff
choose.
Cobb.
I will always choose New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I thought you,
I'm telling you that
I
right
thought
now. I
you
will
was
always
gonna say
choose
you'd
New
always
Japan.
choose McDonald's. I didn't know where you was going with that.
Heck no, man. Man, I live in the South. I live in the South. We choose Chick-fil-A every day down here.
Chick-fil-A?
That's right.
Choose Popeyes?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't eat Popeyes that much. I keep
talking shit, guys, about Lyndon talking so damn much, and I keep feeding him all this shit to talk about.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sorry,
John Covey Cole.
Sorry,
you keep
man. That's on me, dog. That's on me. You got any final thoughts before we get out of here, bro?
No. I'm looking forward to come back next week to discuss. Also, if you guys are interested, and this is my only plug, if you guys want to, go check out my podcast, Life of Lyndon Podcast. We just put 2 episodes up on Spotify. This past week, we did our wrestling podcast, and so it's a good one. And you hear me mention Miz as the greatest heel of all time, too. So it's great stuff.
The Miz is the greatest heel of all time.
Hey, man, I told you that promo is what did it, man. That promo he did against D-Bry.
Yeah.
I ain't going there right now. That's a good pick, though. That's a damn good pick for
yeah.
Still. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm not going there. Damn it, Landon. Why'd you do that? Now you got my brain right. Tom, you got any final thoughts?
Sorry, man.
I was getting ready to say I was going to tell Lyndon a New Japan story.
Oh, Jesus
that happened
Christ.
to us.
Never mind, Tommy. Forget I said anything to you. Mike, you got any final thoughts?
Yes, sir. If I could just switch gears for real quick. If y'all want an opportunity, this is kind of a free plug. If you want to see a different side of Michael Lee Wills and John Covey Cole, for those of you who don't know, I am a licensed minister, and I'm the assistant pastor of Laurel Creek Baptist Church in Sandstone, West Virginia. And I have been given an opportunity to have Mr. John Covey Cole produce our live streams. And if all goes well.
Kayfabe.
Okay, in real life.
You're killing my heat.
Oh, in that case, I'm coming for John Covey's belt, and next time I'm in front of the pulpit, I'm going to have the strap over my shoulder, and I'm going to talk about Jesus and wrestling. Okay.
There we go.
Tune into my Facebook at Michael Lee Wills, and you will be seeing that belt over this 6 foot, 250 pound Marine's shoulder. John Covey Cole, I love you, but I'm coming for you, brother. Oh yeah.
Well, he's afraid to bring it here to Georgia because I'll kick his ass and get it. So
look,
I don't think we could. Hold on a second, John. Can we even make it to Georgia? I mean, last time I was in Georgia was like in 2010. Have they finished their highways yet?
Dude, they're building highways every day. Let me tell you, they're still because
Atlanta would be a great place if they ever. Atlanta would be a great place if they ever finished building.
That's the problem. Everybody keeps on moving here. That causes more traffic, more construction, more sitting on freeways for no reason. Stop moving to Atlanta, people.
I was in a government van driving 80 miles an hour down that interstate in Atlanta, and we got sideswiped. The man just kept on going, and we just rocked, and then we just kept on our way. The driving down there leaves something to be desired, my friend.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the police don't pull you over unless it's their quota.
Yep. Woo! All right.
So I'm trying to get off the air, and all these guys want to keep talking and keep talking. This is your chance.
It's your fault, John.
If you want to keep talking, you go ahead and let your final thoughts ring on out.
I love it.
I'm just going to be working on some new exciting stuff coming up that I'm going to let you guys in on in a little bit. But I'm excited, and I'm just happy to be here.
Amen. Me too.
Tommy now. I'm just happy to be here. Just glad to be
I know.
Here. Yep.
But it's true.
I love Sunny. I love Sunny. She's awesome. We clicked. We already clicked for the topic for next week. We already clicked.
Yeah.
We're already in the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Already getting heat in the comments. They're telling me to do it there, John Covey Cole.
Look, you're not getting my title, okay?
I was going to say, if Mike
come in here and steal my title and my show for crying out loud before, it's not going to happen again.
I was going to say, if Mike does it, does that mean he's beating the hell out of you?
No, there's no hell in me.
He's the preacher.
I'm in camouflage, man. You'll never see me coming.
There you go.
Don't make me drive from Georgia to West Virginia, cuz
Oh my
we
God!
ain't gonna see that
I
title no
come
more.
from Florida. Why does everybody want to come beat my ass? I'm a nice guy.
But I'm also from the hometown of West
Gotta
Virginia,
stretch-
though,
gotta
so it's
stretch this
okay,
thing
John
out.
Covey
All
Cole.
right.
Tommy,
Yay.
keep your story short so we can get the hell out of here.
Okay, so here we are in Nashville in a Waffle House, right? And there was Jeff Cobb and Colt Cabana sitting at the bar, right? So we're sitting there, we're eating this and that. So all of a sudden, Jeff Cobb and Colt Cabana gets up, and Colt Cabana is doing like the Queen wave at us and kept smiling, and he did all the way out the thing, and Cody's like, wait a minute, did they pay for their ticket? So we had chased we thought we got stiffed with their bill.
Did they pay their ticket?
Did you?
Yeah,
Forever.
because they told us the next day, so we thought about it, but yeah, they almost sticked us with the bill.
But they did pay their ticket. They did pay the bill.
Yeah, they did pay their ticket, but they's going to let us believe that they left us their ticket. Yeah.
Whew, that would have been hilarious.
See, I don't blame Steve for fucking his ass out now.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
Oh,
I gotta
Lord,
get out of here.
good.
We've been in here too long. Lennon talks too damn much, and Tommy goes to Waffle House too damn much.
I love how he blames this on me, and he invited me onto this, and he blames it on me.
Yeah.
He's the one that
What's
kept
up
on
with
going instead of closing the show.
And then you got Preacher Man over here threatening to come and take me out.
Everybody wants to take you out, John Covey Cole. We want you to be muted from your own show, and we take over.
And we ain't talking about taking you to Waffle House either. We're talking about taking you out.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, Tommy,
Wax
we're
on,
friends.
wax off.
Tommy, we're friends.
Well,
Okay.
Tommy by himself on that one. I'm not getting involved in that one. I'm sorry. Nope. I've seen this movie way too many times.
So, are we going to Waffle House or not? I'm confused.
We're not going to Waffle House, John Covey Cole.
You go Waffle House? Is there one in Beckley? I know there's one in Withful. Is there one in
There
Beckley?
is a Waffle House.
There's only an
It's not a Waffle
omelet
House,
shop. It's an omelet shop. And
Yeah, it's
We've
omelet
got
shop.
that should
We've
show
got an
you
omelet
I'm from
shop and we got an
Beckley.
IHOP.
There's an omelet shop and an IHOP. There used
Yep.
to be
Hey,
an
I-
original
Hang on,
House
guys.
of
Me and Sonny will
Pancakes,
jump in here with y'all. See if we can all talk at the same time.
but
Alright.
I think it's possible.
Beckley done changed so many times it ain't even funny.
I'm getting
That
the
they
hell
only
out
got
of
an
here,
omelet
guys.
shop and
Lyndon, thanks for coming by. For Lyndon, Tommy Thompson, Mike Wills, Sonny, good to see you as always. I'm John Covey Cole, your Royal Ramble champion, whether you like it or not. See you guys next week. Until then, ramble on.
For now.